Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a decluttering video for you guys, and this one I think is going to be really useful because these are some really quick and easy things you can do today, right now, to start the decluttering process. I noticed with myself that even though I try actively to lead a minimalist lifestyle, even I have stuff that's been piling up all around the house, and now that I'm bringing in new baby stuff, I wanted to kind of start with a clean slate and donate a lot of the items that I'm not using. So that's kind of the inspiration for this video. Give this video a thumbs up if you like my decluttering videos and you want to see me do more coming up. So let's go ahead and jump into my 5 really quick and easy ways to declutter. My first tip is to schedule a donation pickup. You can go online and do a search to find organizations that will actually come to your house and pick up your items, so it could not be any easier. And this will give you a set deadline and motivation to actually get started with your decluttering. Clothes are the one item that I feel most people have too much of and can do some decluttering. So to make the process easier, my tip is to get a friend, family member, or significant other to sit there with you while you go through the process. This can make the process more fun, and you can have your friend be brutally honest with you and help you through the process. My personal criteria that I use for deciding what clothing to keep is: 1, do I actually wear this item? When was the last time that I wore it? 2, does this look good on me? Is it flattering? Do I love it? And 3, would I reach for this item of clothing over similar pieces? Next are several types of items that I call low-hanging fruit. These are things that you can very quickly go through your house and declutter. The first is mail. Something about mail, it just wants to pile up. So get all of your loose mail and sort it. I sorted mine into 3 different piles. 1 is to recycle, 1 is to shred, and these are mail items that have personal information. And then the 3rd pile are things that I need to keep and file away. Next are books. This takes up so much space. They're heavy, they're bulky. So I gathered all of my books, and the first question I asked is, if I haven't read this yet, how likely am I to actually get around to reading this? And for books that I have read, how likely am I to actually go back and read this again? Remember, you can always download or rent a copy of a book, and it's not going to take up any physical space. So challenge yourself to get rid of as much as you can. I personally decided to keep a few of my all-time favorite books and also some baby books that I'm going to need to be referencing in the future. Socks are one of those things that can very easily get out of control. Something I did recently that's been a total game changer is I declared sock bankruptcy. So I donated all of the socks that I had, and I started fresh with a big bag of socks in bulk. So this way I have the same socks. I never have to worry about matching or missing socks ever again, and I'm obsessed with the system. Next is extra linens. If you're anything like me, you have way more sheets, blankets, and pillowcases than you really need. So I decided to go through and pare these down to just 1 or 2 extra sets, and this is going to help clear up a lot of closet and cabinet space in your house. Condiments. A lot of us have way more than they need, and a lot of times they're old and they're expired. So take out all of your condiments and look at each one. Ask yourself how often you really use this, and also, is it still good? Is it still fresh? Check the expiration date, and by doing this, I was able to get rid of almost half of my condiments. Mugs. So before I moved, I had over 30 mugs, and I was able to cut that down to just my top favorite 5 mugs. And if you think about it, you really don't need more than 2 to 3 mugs per person in your house. The last is makeup. If you haven't done a makeup declutter in a while, what I personally do is I go through and I take the products that I haven't used in a while and I put them in a separate box. I store that away in a closet, and if I haven't reached for anything in that box in about 3 to 4 months, then I will either give it to friends or my mom or get rid of it. The next tip is to clear counter clutter. I've mentioned this multiple times on my channel because it makes that big of a difference. You can start by just picking one countertop in your house, maybe a desk, your bathroom counter, your kitchen counter, and remove everything from that countertop and only put back what is absolutely necessary, the items that you're using and grabbing every single day. A lot of times we keep things out that we're not really using and they're just taking up space, and by clearing off your countertops of a lot of that clutter, it's going to make the entire space look and feel a lot cleaner. My last tip is the most ambitious but also the most rewarding, and that is to tackle one junk zone in your home. Everyone has at least one, sometimes multiple hidden spots in their house where all their junk tends to accumulate. My personal junk zone has become the closet in my filming room. I just have a lot of extra DIY supplies here that I didn't know where to put. So what I did is I put 3 piles together. One is a box to donate, One is a basket where I'm going to reorganize or store with the rest of my craft supplies. And then the third pile are things to throw away. While doing this process, I put on an audiobook and I was able to tackle the entire closet in just 30 minutes. It did not take long at all, and it felt so good to have this one area that's been stressing me out totally cleared out. If you start with just one manageable area, it will give you that really good feeling and that momentum to continue tackling other areas in your house over time. All right, guys, so those are 5 things that you can do to start the decluttering process now, and I really do encourage you, and I want to help give you that motivation to start the process. Even if you just do one of the things that I mentioned, I promise you it will feel so good, and just by doing something, it will give you the momentum to continue, and you'll see how good it feels. If you are new here to my channel and you made it this far in the video, I would love to have you as a subscriber. I do videos on decluttering, organization, cleaning, DIYs, a lot of different fun topics, and if you subscribe, you'll just be notified every time I post a new video, which is at least once a week. Thank you guys as always so much for watching, and I will see you soon with a new video. Bye!
Whoa, 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 hey, what are you doing? Is that my favorite hat and my shoes?
Oh, just a little decluttering.
Okay, you want to declutter? How about we declutter some of those granny panties of yours?
Hey, I am pregnant. You do not take a pregnant lady's granny panties. Not cool. Not cool, bro.